What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Talks with DHAWKS. I'm your host, Divine, and today I'm here with...
Dens or Ismail. DenseBags on IG. Ismail is my government.
Ismaili?
Ismail.
Ismael?
Yeah.
How you spell that?
ISMAEL.
That's fire. You know what's funny? I don't think I ever knew your real name, unless you told me, but it's been years since I've seen you.
Yeah,
I only be seeing people based off of their Instagram name.
See, I only know your name because my friends said your name before, but other than that, it'll probably
Ismail.
be the same case.
So let me ask you, because I am curious. I thought about this yesterday when I saw you. DenseBags. Why that Instagram name?
Alright, so I don't like answering a question with a question.
You can.
But what do you think that means?
Dense.
If somebody wants
bags.
a dense bag.
Dense bag.
You're striving for a dense bag.
Endless? Heavy?
You driving for a heavy bag of money. So dense bags, a lot of money. It's a heavy bag of money.
But why not like Fly Guy 123? Why not why that specifically?
So I had a lot of different names on IG.
Okay. What was all of them?
I don't remember all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember mine.
One of them was is Mario Auditori, and I don't remember the other rest. But I went from that to DenseBags because I'm like, I want to change my name to something creative and a short name that people could just remember.
Okay.
So I came up with DenseBags, and then over time, people have been calling me Dens the Menace. So it's just
Dens the Menace?
Yeah.
I'm dead. Nah, that's fine though. My first, what was my first social media? I think it was I never had MySpace.
Yeah,
you had a MySpace?
Nah, I was mad young at that time. I was trying to get one, but it's what's the point? I had nobody to add. Realistically,
Everybody left that shit already.
I was in elementary school. Nah,
really?
I was elementary school going to middle school. Damn near.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, I'm 28.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm thinking. What was my first social media account? Do you remember yours?
Yeah, it was Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Nah, mine was AIM. I don't know if that's social media, but that was my first.
This shit that you could talk to people on?
Yeah,
okay.
AIM.
Okay.
I would have to borrow my cousin's during family parties. I would always have to use my cousin's phone because I didn't have one until I was 15, 14. But I remember years before that, in middle school, when AIM was popping, that's when I would use it, and I would use my cousin's phones to just text girls or whatever. It was D Dollars.
That was your first name?
D
Dollars?
DOLLAZ, or with the money sign. D Dollars.
I thought you were gonna say the money sign at the end. I'll keep it real.
All of them was D Dollars until I don't know why Divine Hawkins. So DHAWKS is my Instagram name. But I was gonna change it to Divine, but I'm everybody already knows me as DHAWKS.
Alright, so what inspired you to keep the name DHAWKS compared to just changing it to something else? Because I know you've done a lot of different changes throughout your
content. I don't know. It's just D Dollars is corny after a certain age, and especially in that era. I don't know. I don't remember any name after that. I think it was just Divine.Hawkins or some shit like that. And I was like, let me just put DHAWKS. Yeah, that's it.
Short?
Yeah, short and simple, DHAWKS.
That's the same shit what I thought with DenseBags. So it's short, simple, but then it had a creative name to it.
DenseBags.
So dense is just something dense, compressed together. And
Let me ask you.
I like that idea.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies?
Yeah.
I thrift. I am into clothing. I guess.
Fashion
overall, photography, styling. Styling I'm trying to really get into. Those are my main hobbies. I draw on the side once in a while.
What do you mean by styling?
So styling is basically I go to different stores.
Okay.
I find different attire for people that they need, and then I style them based off what they want or let's say the event that they're going to. They want a suit for an event. I go get the measurements, and then I go to a tailor and I get it situated. So
you've done that before for somebody, whether it be cousins or friends on social media.
Not tailored specifically, but I've went shopping with personal friends, styling. And then I've gotten them to the point where they get a whole fit based off of the couple of stores that I bring them.
Okay.
So that's a form of styling. But if people just don't want to leave the house, I'll just be like, yo, bro, what you looking for? I bet. So this, that, and the third. You like these? I bet. So you could do these. You could order these online. And then if we go in person, we could find the shirt.
Okay. You ever recommended like websites to people and stuff?
Of course, but not. I don't really do websites. I mainly do apps, like resale apps, like Grail, then Depop and shit like that. They have a lot of steals.
Why those apps?
So
Grail, I never heard of Grail, or I think I heard of Depop, but I've never heard of Grail.
Depop is more niche in terms of like the fact that you're gonna find a lot of like low end, and I'm not gonna just say niche because a lot of people probably gonna know Depop once I say it. Yeah. But in terms of fur clothes, they have a lot of lower end clothing, as in like cheaper clothes that people are just trying to get rid of. On Depop specifically, a lot of the times they have to, especially for sneakers, they have to authenticate the sneakers, or they could just put them as avant-garde, and it could be anything. Authenticate is to make sure that the product is 100% real and came from the factory. So what I like to do, I like to go to Grail, and let's say these sneakers that I have on my feet right now that have fucking snow on them.
Fire. I got those in blue.
See, I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna be that guy, but this is why I go to Grail. You think that these are regular
it doesn't
New
have
Balances.
The button thing.
Exactly, but these are also if you see in the back, it says J-Hound on the back, so that's a collaboration with them, and Gore-Tex. J-Hound is just a designer. But basically, these shits are waterproof, fucking snowproof. That's why I wore these bitches, because otherwise the suede would be cooked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, mine are like that. It's regular. I got them from Foot Locker.
Yeah, but going back to
Foot Locker, Snipes.
Back to the main topic, but basically, if you go to Grail, hypothetically, if you ain't find those New Balances in Snipes, then you could go to Grail, find them. There's multiple people who might be selling them for cheaper than what it would be on resale. But they will hit you with the resale price if it's
You sell pieces? Or
I
like
sell
clothing?
pieces once in a while, depending on like if they fit me or not. Just because of the fact that I've been losing weight, and then I gain weight. So then sometimes I'm like, this shit don't even suit me no more. Or I change my style. Yeah. So I always just gotta get rid of things just to, you know, re-up the new.
When you say you change your style, okay. So when you say you change your style, because style can be anything, wouldn't you, before you sell things or you get rid of them, don't you think that style is diverse? So let's say you have maybe some suede shoes that you're not fucking with no more. Why do you get rid of them when you could just wear them again with that certain outfit? That makes sense. Or like a certain style that you want.
I understand what you're putting down, but basically, if I don't resonate with a piece of clothing anymore, I feel like I can't really put it on as if how I used to, or I just don't see myself like wearing it again, because this jacket won't match another sweater that I had. So hypothetically, if there's different clothing that I already have that match that but don't look as good, I'm getting rid of it. If it's too big, I'm getting rid of it. If that shit got a rip, I'm getting rid of it.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So what would you describe your style now, like in these days?
Honestly, bro, I'm just me, bro. I have no clue, because, and I stutter when I say that. Yeah. Because people say that they like my style, but I can't even
describe what it is.
I can't even describe my style. People are like, yo, bro, you know, I kind of dress like you, and I'm like, I don't even know how you would dress like me when I don't know.
You see, because you into fashion. So I have questions that I need to ask.
It's our perspective.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when people say, what's your style? To me, I would never answer that specifically, because can't you wear anything whenever you want?
Yes.
At any time? Like tomorrow, if I want to dress preppy and wear like a button up or something, and maybe a tie and one of those sweater things and some slacks.
A cardigan, some slacks.
Yeah, some slacks.
Like that, yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to say? And then the next day I want to wear like sweatpants and look like this. How can I really say what's my style?
Honestly, bro, there's no way to dictate a person's style unless they define themselves in that style. Like some girls, they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm into that Y2K fucking fashion.
Now if you wear that all the time, then yeah.
Exactly. Then
that's
it's like,
fine.
Okay, that's my style. But if you are adventuring to not be so much in a bubble, that's why I always go out at least my comfort zone, or try to at least, and you end up being more comfortable with the fact that, yo, it's not just a quote-unquote Y2K season or whatever the fuck you want to call that. Y'all can really just wear anything depending on, one, how you feel, and two, how you want to look that day.
How do you feel about people who switch up their style to whatever's going on in the current time? Is that like,
that's fine?
Is that dick riding? Is that,
it's not dick riding whatsoever, only because over time people are going to change and adapt to people's styles and see how somebody threw it on, and then it might inspire them to throw it on a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
What's your, I guess, favorite picture of you or favorite piece to put on Instagram? Like your favorite outfit.
Favorite piece to
Yeah,
put on?
or like
I don't have a
favorite
favorite
picture.
outfit.
No?
Because I can mix and match so many of my clothing to really make. It sounds very fucking.
What?
I don't know. Like I don't want to be in my head, but like
Say it.
I'm on my beef, but like I can make masterpieces with my fits. You feel me? So a lot of
talk
them
your
could be
shit,
thrown
man.
on
Talk your
in
shit.
a lot of different scenarios. But my favorite sweater definitely gotta be from my boy's brand, Arcane.
Okay.
He has a blue sweater that is a one of one that he gave to me, and well, I bought it off of him. But that shit is straight pain. Nobody else has it. Cream logo.
How would they be able to
Arcane.
purchase it? Like,
So they have
Instagram.
They have certain ones that are similar to it, but they don't have all the little.
No, just the brand in general.
Oh, the brand. You can find it on Arcane, the website, or Understood by Few.
Okay.
On Instagram, I'm following them, so obviously you can just find your way through there. Understood by Few is their main tag, and they make very great quality pieces. That's definitely one of my favorite pieces. Other than that, I have another friend who also owns a brand. Yeah. I love wearing like fuzzy beanies like this. It keeps you nice and toasty when it's breaking shit outside.
Yeah, like now.
Especially like today.
It's like 10 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, bro, it's freezing. His name is
God it's not
Marvin
gonna last.
NYC.
Marvin
NYC. He got dope beanies, multicolored, different hues going up the top. He going crazy.
I want to ask you this because I thought about this question earlier today as well. What is fashion?
So fashion is all perspective based, like I said earlier.
Okay.
So if your fashion sense might not quote unquote be the best to somebody, it could be the bombest thing to you at the end of the day, because you are putting it on and you are expressing yourself with your clothing at the end of the day.
So if I decided right now that these Crocs, sweatpants, sweater, jacket, coat, I feel fly in this, can you, as someone who is into this world, fashion, can you sit there and be like, nah, bro, like, come on? Like, has anybody ever put something on and be like, nah, I'm fresh, da-da, and you just look at them like, nah, I wouldn't really consider that fly.
Yeah,
because there's levels to shit.
There is levels, but it depends on how you want to present yourself in a certain moment. Okay. So if you are coming outside to be comfy and you feel like you are comfy fly, there's a difference. Okay. For me, I always have to be presentable when I'm outside because I never know who I'm going to meet. So that's my perspective.
So every time you step outside,
if I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going to the store, if I'm going shopping, if I'm not doing anything and sitting in the car, God damn it, I'm throwing it on.
Throwing it on.
Weirdly enough, bro, that's just how I am. And it don't even.
You don't think that's just too much? I mean, I don't know. You don't think it's too much sometimes?
Honestly, no. Because for
like
me,
to sit there, like how do you maneuver with it? Like you really sitting there like, this, or you just like grab
see
whatever.
Fucking grab,
yeah,
just pop up and shit. Like
whole fucking plan layout before just to go to the bodega. You do that, or you just like no?
Nah, it's just all how I'm feeling at the moment. If I feel like these black pants match these shoes.
Like how long it took you to get this outfit?
Probably 15 minutes, and only because I double thought the jacket because it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's it?
Swear, bro. These sweats comfy. These shoes easy to throw on. This sweater from my boy's brand, and it's keep me warm. This jacket keep me warm as well. I was thinking about some.
Like for me, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I have a lot of stages. When I was young, this is my mind when it comes to getting fly and shit. So when I was young, I would say like really, really young, I would get, you know, parents buy you clothing or whatever, and they would buy me a lot of nice stuff. So then when I started going to middle school, I would wear uniform, so I didn't really care. But I also, high school, yeah, middle school I didn't really care because we wore uniform. High school, I think I was fly. Like I had a nice couple outfits and I cared, but I also didn't care the older or the more I started getting older. You know what I mean? Like once I started leaving high school, I stopped caring because it's like, whatever. Like if a girl like me, she gotta like me for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, or I don't really care about this and that. My sister, and I remember this will always stick in my mind. My sister's the type, because I'm the type of person, I don't like asking people for stuff. I'd rather just get it on my own. Or if you're gonna get me something, make sure, you know, oh, maybe, you know, just get me something you can afford. That's the type of person
like,
I am.
Make sure that it's coming out the heart and that you don't want something bad
Yes.
out of it. Like,
So
on,
my parents used to buy me clothing until like pretty much graduated.
Okay.
So I remember we was in a store and I really wanted these foam posits. Bad. It was like junior year. At that time it was like $200-$300 and I wanted them bad. My mom was gonna get them for me, but I told her no. Instead of spending $200, just get me 2 different pairs of shoes or 3 different pairs of shoes that are cheaper.
Okay.
That's how I was. So I would downgrade like the shit, my style or whatever I want, so my mom can afford
you could get more
it.
stuff.
But my sister was different. She would want the True Religion jeans, Hollister, you know, whatever was fly back then, Ugg boots. She wanted all that, and she didn't care. So now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, maybe I should have just wanted it, but that was my style. When I got to college, brother, I would dress like this, but it would be like mixed match. Maybe it would be bad. I started caring more after like maybe 20, like after I was like 23, 24, because I've always been into fashion. But like I said, I was like, whatever, like I'll be cheap. Now I don't give a fuck. If I want something, I'm getting it, and I care about it now.
So what made you want to start caring at 23 after not caring for so long?
Because just like how you say and how you think presentation is everything, I am at that stage where I think presentation is everything. Because again, you should look good if you want to attract girls, if you want people to like you, spend time with you, and they're gonna do that regardless, because there's people out there who don't give a fuck. But
True.
As a content creator or like just someone who's a people person, I want people to be like, yo, that's a nice outfit. You know what I mean? I want that gratification. I want people to be like, yo, you fly, yo, bro, nah, that's a nice fit. And it feels good to have that, because I never really got that for like a certain amount of years, like 5-6 years after I graduated high school. So now that I'm older, it's like I'm caring about it, and I've been getting that more. Like I've been stepping it up.
Good.
It is also expensive.
That on your IG, bro.
We've
definitely been putting in the
but it's kind of expensive though. So how are you able to afford fashion?
So everybody always thinks
fashion is expensive.
Yes, and it's all, once again, perspective. Because you can go to Walmart, find some fly ass shit for $25, and I put that on my.
I bought a hoodie from there. Yeah,
done it, bro. I bought some pants that is so nice. You were like, oh my god, where you got those pants? Walmart. And shit is Wrangler. But then everything else might be a little more expensive, but you gotta throw on the cheap with the expensive, or the mix with the expensive. I'm not saying like any of this is like mad expensive, but when you do decide to get those expensive pieces, always decide to, if you're gonna buy one thing, so like hypothetically, if I'm gonna buy this jacket,
and that jacket's like $400.
yeah, which is really not. That shit cost me $100, so it's not crazy. But in the process is, when you buy it, you have to already have things you can style with it.
Yes.
So over time, you build the wardrobe for yourself based off of the nice pieces that you do have. So then when you do mix and match the pieces that are a little more low end or a little quote unquote cheaper, but material is material at the end of the day, you know, you're just gonna end up having a whole lot of more clothes that people are gonna be like, damn, nigga, where you got that shit from? We got that shit but nah, nigga, I bought this shit about 3 years ago and it still look good, don't it?
One thing about me that I learned is sneakers are very important. Like the feet. At least for me, the feet are the most important thing.
Understandably.
That's for me though.
Okay.
What about you?
For me,
because the feet is like the base, and when you go up from there, because you can have some cheapy choppy kicks, but I don't know, to me it's not gonna hit unless you know how to style it with everything else above, right?
Yes. So a lot of people, they like to, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but people who throw shit on, usually, quote unquote, like Lil Yachty, they like to start with their pants. Once they have their pants or their pant, however you want to call it, they start working from the shoes up after the pants, because then it matches this, or maybe the pants matches the top. But for me,
yeah, how do you do it?
I do the same shit, bro.
I start sneakers.
I look at the kicks, or maybe I see a jacket that might match my vibe for the day, and then that's what it is,
that's
bro.
The last thing I end with, the jacket. But then again, this, I just bought this. I gotta wash it, but I just bought this, and this matches with pretty much anything and everything.
All right, so since we're talking about fashion, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So since you've been into fashion for a long time, there's been a lot of different stages of people experimenting with fashion. So, for example, Young Thug wearing a skirt. How do you feel, as a person who's known fashion for longer than I've been living, How would you feel, or how do you feel about the fact that people decide to wear female clothing or like feminine clothing as a guy?
For me personally, it's just all about, because everybody's gonna judge. Anybody and everybody's gonna judge.
Oh God, they will.
I've worn wigs. I've worn the faja, not the faja, the batas. You know what batas are?
The shit that suck you in?
No.
Oh,
Bata, that's a faja. I think that's a faja.
The shit that go over you too?
No. The bata is like the
gown. The shit at night. Okay.
Yeah, the sleeping gown. I've worn those for skits.
Okay.
But there's a reason why I wore them. If some people wear them, and like I said, it just depends on who you are. They wore it. Young Thug wore it for fashion or whatever, you know, or to be controversial, or he just liked it. Cool. That's his prerogative. Mine was just for content. Now, some people are gonna say I'm bugging. Some people are gonna say he's not bugging. Some people are gonna say he's bugging. Some people are gonna say I'm not bugging. For me, would I wear it, something like that, myself as fashion? No. Would I wear it to be funny or like a video or like in a movie? Yeah. But that's my limit. What about you?
Okay, but see, you ain't really, you kind of bounced around. Yeah, you kind of bounced around.
How do I feel about him wearing it specifically?
Yeah, let's say
like I said, I wouldn't do it. It's just me.
All right, but how would you feel about bro if he pulled up with a fucking crop top and a fucking skirt and he think that?
The crop top is losing me.
All right, a crop shirt. Like,
I'm saying, but because there's guys who do it. Crop tops and crop shirts. I'm gonna be like, you bugging.
Okay.
I'll be like, you bugging.
So,
but if you do it, I'm gonna be like, you bugging, but I'm gonna roll with you. It is what it is.
Okay.
But it also depends. I'm gonna ask why, what made you do that, and also, if I didn't know the person, I'm gonna be like, yo, like, you know, I'm not gonna ask them what their sexuality is, but I'm gonna ask them like, yo, like, you know what I mean?
Like,
I'm gonna be curious, like, yo, you like girls, you like men?
Huh? When you're gonna be like, what made you throw that on today?
Yeah, or like, yeah, I'm gonna question their sexuality. You like women, you like men. If I don't know them, but if I do know you, and you do that shit, I'm gonna be like, why?
Okay. So to answer your question,
yeah,
I personally don't see a problem with it, only because of the fact that I see fabric is fabric. Anybody could wear one fucking piece of clothing that anybody could fucking wear.
You would
wear what? A skirt? No. That is only because that is not something I resonate with. Do I know that I will in the future and feel like, oh my God, I could be some hot shit with a skirt and some jeans? Man, nah, bro, that's not me right now. But in terms of like,
can you see yourself possibly wearing it?
No, you got me tweaked out. Not right. That's what I'm saying. Not right now. Probably never, because of the fact that that's not something that I would feel comfortable in, or I feel like even like shows expression of how I would want to even look.
Yeah.
But some people, if they do decide to wear it, it is a fashion statement. They can do what they want, and it ain't my money at the end of the day. Yeah. So shit, throw that shit on.
But do you judge though? Are we judging?
So, like you said, if I don't know you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna judge from afar. If you my mans and you throwing on a skirt, I might question you a little bit, and then you tell me that it's a Rick Owens skirt worth $2,000. I'm probably gonna be mad at you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know, bro. Like I wouldn't want to, right? But in terms of judging them and their character, I'm not judging. In terms of their fit and how it's composed, yes, that's what I'm judging, because I am into fashion.
Yeah.
And not going to be critiquing them based off of, damn, he looks like un palomo. Like, that's not what I'm gonna say, but it's just gonna be something that I wouldn't wear. That's what I would say. Or damn, he's bold for that. A lot of people are bold, especially in New York. They like to throw on a lot of random shit. A lot of people wouldn't want to wear this shit. And at the end of the day, it ain't your money.
Have you ever been judged for what you wore before, like in a negative way? I'm pretty sure you get a lot of compliments. Yes. But okay, like what?
So people be like, oh, yo, bro, your clothes is too baggy, or damn, bro, that shit don't even look like it fits you.
When was this? In what era of your life?
Probably like a year or two ago. Okay. Just because of the fact that that's when I was really transitioning from being pretty big, like I was large, and then I went down to a small. So a lot of my clothes fit me way too big. Excuse me. So at that point, I would just recycle a lot of the clothes that I had in order to make outfits, but they would just be way too big, whether it would be my jeans, my jacket, my shirt, and shit like that. So that would be the only time.
Talk about your weight journey, because you mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah, I mentioned it to you yesterday. When I was 16, going into 17, I was 210 pounds.
May I ask why? Because when well, go ahead, answer it.
Nah, you good. I was just about to say, I just say good, bro. That was my thing.
You was eating good?
Oh my God, what?
When I was young, I used to be very skinny and I didn't have muscle. But whenever I did see myself gaining weight, I would literally handle that shit so fast. Like I would just start doing sit-ups, crunches, push-ups. I would go for jogs, all that. And then I would lose it. I've never been overweight until now. I guess I've gotten older, but I'm losing it. So I've always wondered, how can you let yourself go, someone go that? But you was young.
Yeah.
So how did you let yourself get that big?
So it was just being comfortable with just eating a lot of bullshit. Like I was living at my mom at the time. Obviously, I'm a youngin.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just eating rice, beans, whatever she had in the cabinet.
Always the rice and
cereal. Beans. Fuck around. I might eat some waffles in the middle of the night. Throw 3 of them
all in one
bitches.
day? That's all in one day?
I haven't even stopped yet.
That's crazy. There's more.
I ain't even say the bevs.
That's crazy.
Because I used to drink soda like a motherfucker.
Sugar.
I used to drink juice like a motherfucker. I drink juice once in a while.
What kind of juices?
Man.
What kind of juices you use, Dorgan?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know the back in the day, because I was going to school, the old timers fucking juices. I don't know if you remember them shits.
The shit that you poke your finger through? You talking about?
I used to like those.
Yeah, that shit was good.
That shit was good. But they used to, Nutties. Well, we used to call Nutties back in the day when we were in high school.
Yeah.
They had a brand that had juice, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Twister? It was like Twister.
Twister? Yeah. I know
That's
with the thing. Like
Nah, the Twister, it had a little thing. It's hard to explain.
Nah,
but those juices basically was just mad fat.
Because the only Twister juices I know is the one with the little like the top, and then you bite it, and then you squirt it. Right? You talking about that? No.
Not to find that was a crazy hand motion,
but
that's not the juice.
Squirt it.
That's not the juice.
That's not it.
It had like a little swirl thing at the top. But basically, to get back to the main point is
the weight.
I ate a lot of bullshit back then. And
no one was telling you or monitoring you and be like,
not really. I went to the doctor and shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're definitely getting overweight. Next time, you're definitely getting even more overweight." I think
you haven't changed,
Yeah. So no, I did change. Just got bigger. You feel me?
Yeah,
I was becoming more dense over time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, shit. After that point, I got into high school. I started the football team. I started to lose a good portion of weight, and I was actually able to see a jawline. And I'm like, wait.
How much would you say you lost?
I was 210, and then I dropped to 190. That was big for me at the time. I'm like, what?
Wow.
And I did that shit all in 1 month, but it was just all the sweating and fucking cardio that they were having me do there.
Was it hard for you to keep up?
Honestly, no. Like, since I was young, I was still active. I was just fat as fuck. I just ate mad good shit. I would not lie to you. Like,
so you was actually moving, you was just gaining weight.
Yeah, I would like to play basketball. I would play football. I would do mad random shit. I would go on jogs sometimes. But
that food just catches up. It's the diet. The most important thing is the diet.
Because then it never maintains whatever you're doing. It always violates you.
Like for me, when I first started joining the gym recently, I would go crazy, get bigger arms, get, everything started getting solid, but I would just get bigger. And my gut would not go down because I was just eating like crap. But ever since I started dieting, the last 2-3 months, I've been seeing a big difference.
Nah, that's
and people have been noticing, and I like that. I like when people notice shit about me.
Nah, word.
You know what I mean?
Because then also with what leads to healthier eating, which is gonna go back to what I'm saying, because I'm at 190 right now. When you start eating healthier, then you decide to make healthier habits, and you could think somewhat more clearly. So after I was
more disciplined now.
You would be more disciplined at times, but if you were young like me, there's not really much of a discipline when they're just gonna hand you food. That's
you
not
just
gonna
take it.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro. At one point I was just 190. COVID hit, dropped down to 175. That shit just bodied me.
Okay.
I lied. I dropped down to 160, and that's a big ass fucking jump.
Wait, why? You had
It was COVID, bro. I was stuck inside. I couldn't do shit.
You got sick? Did you get sick? Oh, I did.
No.
I lost mad weight because of that shit.
Bro, I was lucky enough to not get sick.
You never had COVID?
Never, and I knock on motherfucking hood.
No, that's fire.
Bro, what?
That shit put me out for like a month. I was fucked up. I was in the hospital for like a week. I almost died.
Damn.
Yeah. But I lost mad weight. Bro, I didn't eat for like at least 3 weeks. I didn't eat.
Golly.
Like literal food did not enter my body for like 3 weeks. It was just a bunch of fluids, and I was peeing a lot.
And then you just had to try to maintain with the fluids.
And then I was just drinking a lot of water or like Gatorades and stuff. And then I remember I was like, you know what? Let me eat something because this isn't normal. I ate what I ate? I think it was an apple or a peach. I was throwing up like crazy. That shit fucked me up. And I was 2 something, like 220, 230. And then I came out to like 190. But that shit looked
just
right
like, after the 3 weeks.
After the 3 weeks, the month, bro, I was fucked up. Like I had no gut, no nothing. Like I lost muscle. I was mad skinny.
Yeah, bro.
Which was kind of cool because it's like, wow, I look like a different person.
You quote unquote think you look better, but it's like it's very unhealthy. I already understand your point, bro.
I look fucking crazy. I was mad skinny.
When I came out of COVID and shit, I started living by myself, and then, bro, that shit is hard to get back to where you were or your eating habits if you just stop eating for 3 weeks straight. But I'm talking about in terms of like your stomach capacity. You were sick, so over time your shit is gonna shrink regardless. So
everything was eating itself. My body was eating itself because I wasn't eating. Like where are we gonna get these nutrients from? Where are we gonna get anything? Let's just take it from the muscles, take it from the other organs. It was bad.
And that's what happened to me during COVID as well. But it's because of my idiotic choices that I decided to make, which I will not make again. But it did drop me down to a lower point.
What choices?
Just lack of eating, you know, like...
You did it on purpose?
Honestly, no, bro. I would just eat once a day. It sounds crazy, right? I would just stay in my room for the majority of the day, knock out because of COVID. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't go outside. I couldn't talk to my friends like that. Obviously, you got online, so that's what I was on.
PlayStation? I was on the PlayStation.
Exactly. I was on my PS4 like a motherfucker. Yeah. Them jets in the back was roaring by the end of the fucking...
All that dust, everything just collecting.
Exactly. So... I ended up creating a really bad sleeping and eating habit. So I would just sleep for probably 75% of the day. Okay. Wake up for probably 15% of the day. So what are we at? We're like at 90. And then for 10% of the day, I'll eat. Bro, I would literally hibernate in my crib because I just wanted the time to go, bro.
Mostly at night, right? You eat mostly at night?
Bro, I would wake up.
Breakfast? There was no breakfast?
Night.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
My sleep schedule was cooked, bro.
Nah, I was waking up regular.
Nah, I would wake up at like 5 p.m.
Nah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, it makes no sense. There's nothing really to do, so who cares what time?
Bro,
but I'm an early bird, so I wake up mad early.
Nah, I'm not an early bird.
Yeah, I know you was telling me. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy to me.
That's wild.
So you ended up losing all your weight. Wait, you gonna say something?
Yeah, but go ahead.
So you lost all your weight, and then after you got to the point of, I'm not gonna say
feeling better.
Yeah, that you got better from COVID.
Yeah.
What did you do to change your habits?
To get back into it? I just kept eating more because I realized I was too skinny. But then I don't know, just kept eating, just regular. But my diet, you know what it was too? I don't think at that time, but I think I started gaining weight maybe a year or two after. But I go on a lot of dates. I won't lie to you.
Okay.
Like I'm a big date person. I like going out to eat with women, hanging out with women, and that affected me financially and my body because I got into a relationship, so I just kept eating.
Yeah.
Eating.
The heavyweight started hitting different.
Yeah, heavyweight. And then I just became less disciplined. And on top of that, I started working for Amazon. But the Amazon, so there's Amazon, I think SL or LXL, no, Amazon ZL, some shit. That's when you like the little packages.
Yeah,
like
where you can either walk or you can take the
van, and then it's like, oh, let's say you buy a charger or something, and it's like whatever, like that. I delivered that, and then I started doing XL. XL is when you deliver big shit. So because we had the range of traveling to different places, and it wasn't rushed, I had so much free time at work that I would just eat.
My son said, "Hold on, I got this right."
Yo, I used to go to restaurants every day for work.
He said, "I got some time." Bro.
Yeah, bro. I used to go to restaurants. I would spend like it was bad. I used to spend like $40, $50 a day on food. Damn. The gas station, $20.
You sound like my boy.
Yo, it was bad. I used to go to the gas station in the morning or Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, then go do a couple stops, then go to a restaurant. See a restaurant? Let me just try this. Eat seafood, calamari, mac and cheese. Like I was wilding every day. So all that shit caught up to me. And then I said, you know what? I gotta make a change. And I got into a relationship, and then we started talking about diet and health and all that. And then I started taking it serious more after the relationship, and which is now.
My boy said, nah, I gotta dial in. Fuck all right. You always gotta come better when you leave the shorty on God, facts. Bro. I'm sorry.
That's a fact.
Yo,
Let's talk about relationships though, because I like to also talk about dating.
do your thing, bro. I haven't been in one in 5 years, nigga.
5 years?
Yeah.
Why?
That's by choice.
Why?
Because of the fact that I feel like a lot of people around my age don't align with a lot of the things that I want to do in life.
Okay.
So I kind of don't want to.
You're young. You live by yourself, right?
I'm very young, and I have a lot of things that I want. And I feel like if I find a person who is like-minded like me, we can get shit cracking. We can make shit move.
So what are you looking for? At least 3 things. 4 things that you're looking for in a woman.
So everybody will always stand.
Let's start with physical.
I was about to say, it ain't always about physicality and looks, bro. That's just me, bro.
Yeah, but we all got preferences.
Of course I got a preference.
So what's your preference physically?
Oh, fuck.
Let's start with the physical.
I like a shorty. She could be tall.
What height though? Like build the woman right now. Let's build the woman right now.
Shorty about 5'3".
5'3". How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
So
5'3".
Bro, physicality.
Yeah, just give me.
Bro,
what you,
I could be attracted to anything.
I know, but just say what you want.
I
I could tell you right now what I want, but I'm gonna wait for you. So physical, 5'3". What color skin? Does it matter?
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm into the rainbow, bro. Just the
Hair.
world is my oyster.
Hairstyle, dominant hairstyle, predominant hairstyle.
Shit, natural, shorty. Whatever you can rock that bitch in word. Whatever you look
curly,
good
natural curly or
natural curly,
down?
natural straight, natural wavy.
Okay.
If your face look good, then you set and you got a great personality. Like for me, mainly, it ain't about physicality because a lot of the times I don't try to find somebody who I only like. You gotta find somebody who you can match mentally because
no, but you don't think physical is important though?
No, it definitely is because who would fall in love with a person who is not physically attractive? Okay. And I will give you that. But the thing is that
to maintain it long term, you gotta have the mental,
exactly,
the lifestyle, all that.
And then love is in the eye of the beholder. So I might be able to see some shorty that somebody else might see as hideous, beautiful because of the way that she either speaks, carry herself, or how she just decides to move on a day-to-day basis. For me, bro, that's pain. Like if you know how to well-spoken, you don't got OnlyFans because that shit. I can't date nobody with OnlyFans.
I'm surprised you said that. Not that you don't like an OnlyFans. I'm just surprised you brought it up because most people wouldn't be like, "Nah, I don't want a girl with OnlyFans."
Nah.
Like you see that a lot of girls in you.
Okay. Let me not contradict myself because I told my friends this, and if
that you would start one,
they see this. Shut up, Devon. I ain't never say all that. I said if I get a girl that had one, like she can't just do that solo. You feel me? That's like it's like a tag team duo type shit. It's not. There's no way you gonna just put yourself out there, and then I don't know. I don't like that. So
what you're saying is
I would do it with them. I won't allow them to do it by themselves.
Okay.
Fuck around, you find another man that you feel like you can do business with. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And it ain't me, nigga. No. What the fuck?
So you would be with a girl who has an OnlyFans as long as it's with you and you having sex with her, and you okay with other people seeing it?
You know, we could do mukbangs, as in like food. You know, whatever.
But no sexual. Sexual's allowed.
Yeah, I do that. I ain't even gonna lie. If I'm getting the bag too, because obviously shit ain't free in life. If I'm getting the bag too,
the account.
What? I'm the manager.
That's what I'm saying. You running the account, you managing it.
Yeah, that would be the case if that were to happen. But ideally, I wouldn't even want my girl to be in that position where somebody else would even see her already. Like,
could you date a girl who has done what you're saying that you would do with somebody else?
No.
Okay.
And I will respect that. Because of the fact that they already saw you, but if they're gonna see you and me, technically, then that make no sense, right? Because then I'm gonna contradict myself. Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And
but it makes sense. It makes sense.
But in my perspective, exactly for me, this is what works for me. Logically, it quote unquote don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Everybody got
different logic.
Yeah, bro. So at the end of the day, you know, you do what you do at your own comfortability.
Do you have a type? Like, what were the women that you've been with before? Like,
smart. That's my type. Smart. I'm not saying I'm the most intellectual nigga in the world, all right? But at the end of the day, if I feel like you could teach me something and I could teach you something, then we could build. If we can't build overall in a relationship and we just gonna sit down, be filled with lust-filled thoughts, what are we really gaining? Like, we're not gaining no money. There's
no progression.
There's no progression whatsoever. That's a perfect word.
That's the thing too. I'm very strict on relationships and how I maneuver with getting to take a woman or taking a woman serious. So I want to ask you, because I'm gonna answer it myself. And I want to ask you: do you care about? Well, do you care about body count?
No.
And you don't?
The past is the past.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So
we lost one, man. Why? The younger generation. Yo, you know what I'm learning? I'm noticing. The younger generation,
y'all don't, man, we lost.
The younger generation, y'all don't care about that.
Bro.
Why?
I'll be honest with you.
You don't care?
I feel like at one point you're not gonna care,
no,
and you're not going to.
No,
and I'm gonna explain why.
I always care. You crazy.
Okay, I understand the difference between a girl who hasn't done so much compared to a girl who has a fucking cave. Okay,
yeah.
So I understand your point of view, but in terms of the fact that if I'm liking you for what you do and what you say and what you provide now, what makes you think that the past is gonna allow me to judge you for how I see you now?
But I got two questions.
That
makes sense, but I got two questions. It sounds good, but I got two questions.
Sounds good, but then when you get in the moment.
you don't see how a woman, at least being with a certain amount of guys, can affect how she is with you? You don't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, in what ways?
So, confrontational exes, obviously.
Okay.
God forbid, her shit was bomb and then the nigga want to come back
niggas
and
want to come
spin the
after
block.
you.
Exactly, that's one. Two,
her behaviors or anything like that? You don't think that?
I was just about to say, a lot of the things in her past could drive her to move differently because of the things that she's done with or dealt with other guys. So that will probably slap some people in the face. In the meantime, of trying to deal with a girl with her crazy ass past. And three,
that shit don't like bother you?
As long as they clean, no.
Okay, so what's a number? What's a number? I'm gonna give you a number.
I'll be like, God damn.
God damn.
Anything past your age.
You're 23. No,
yeah.
You're 23.
Yeah.
So, and if she's 23 and she has 23.
You got a body for each year of your life and you were a toddler at some point.
So then you do care. So you do care.
I see.
It's naturally in you to care. Like, I hope you know that. And I do a lot of research on this. I watch content on this all day about like relationship dynamics. You see how you just said what you said? You contradict yourself.
But
so
this is if a person I'm not dating. So like, let's say if I'm talking,
no,
I find out, boom, I'm gonna give you the scenario.
You want to be serious with?
Are we dating? Or are we just talking?
What's the difference? Dating and talking is the same shit to me.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's a big damn. That means once you take the step of talking to them, oh, that's wifey.
I don't know.
That's
me,
not it.
No. Dating. No. You see, that's the thing. Dating. So this is it. Talking, dating is the same shit, and relationship is a different thing. If I'm talking, dating you, I'm not in a relationship with you.
Talking is not being in a date with you. I mean, talking is not being in a relationship. Dating and being in a relationship is.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
because you're dating the other person. That's your significant other at that point.
I'm gonna just say I'm in a relationship. I'm not gonna say I'm dating this girl. I'm gonna just be like I'm in a relationship.
You're in a relationship with another person.
Yeah, of course.
That you're dating.
Okay, but if somebody asks you,
that not the person.
But first of all, but like let's be real. Like if we go to another country, not even a country. Let's say another country or another state. You're gonna sit here and say I'm talking. You know, people don't talk like that, right? It's only us here.
Yeah, but
most people here.
We would say the talking stages for people who would understand that phrase. That's you getting to know somebody and then trying to figure them out. That's how I see it.
That's dating, no?
No, dating is when you already made that decision of, yo, we're together and we have a name. We're intertwined because we have a name now. We are something. So it's not just me and you.
If you talk to a girl for like 2 weeks and then you go on a date with her. If you're talking to a girl for 2 weeks, what would you say? Like, you haven't met her or anything, but you guys clearly are feeling each other and you're planning a date.
So,
like, yo, you fuck with anybody?
Like, with short conversation, would I make with the girl? Or, like, trying to lead up to
I'm saying, I asked you today.
Okay.
Are you dating anybody?
Mm-hmm.
But you've been talking to a girl for 2 weeks and you're going to go on a date with her tomorrow. What would you say? You're not dating anybody? Or you're going to, like, how would you describe that?
Nah, I am talking to other people, though. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, but you're not dating her yet.
No.
That's what you. Okay. I would just be like, I'm dating.
Nah, because then the dating thing.
I'm getting to know somebody. And then once we go on a date, a couple days, I'm like, I'm dating her.
The thing with the dating aspect is then that means that they are already your
established.
partner. Yeah, it's already established. Y'all have a name. And you already know what it is. If y'all talking, one of y'all don't know what it is.
So but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. You know that saying you're talking isn't a thing. It's just something we made up. The culture.
It's a talking stage.
Yeah. So, but what is that for real?
To get to know a person. That's what it really is.
That's just what you say, right? Just getting to know them.
Getting to know a person that you're somewhat interested in. The talking stage, like, that's what you lead up to it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
To me, it's dating or relationship. That's it. There's no, it's dating. I'm dating multiple girls or I'm dating girls.
It's either talking or dating. That's what I'm hearing too.
It's either I'm talking dating or I'm in a full committed relationship. I don't believe in exclusive. You believe in exclusive?
What you mean by
if it's not in a relationship? You know how girls be like, oh, like let's just be exclusive to each other, even though we're not in a relationship.
So like y'all friends with benefits, damn near.
It's
but
only just
y'all
y'all
understand that y'all the only.
Y'all want a relationship though. Yeah, y'all want a relationship though, and y'all working towards it, but you're not there yet. Or it's just y'all both just having sex with each other and we're just exclusively dating. I don't believe in that. I believe it's either dating, talking, or a relationship.
I could understand the exclusively dating aspect.
For real? I can't see it. It doesn't make sense.
So the reason why is, one, you have to have faith in the other person you're doing that with, and two, you also got to understand the person you're dealing with, because if they dirty and they lie and they spiteful, you're gonna catch something. But in the case that you do find somebody who is willing to ride for you as a person who is single but no longer needs any other validation but yours, even without being your man or woman, whatever you're fucking
into.
Yeah. Obviously I'm into bitches.
Yeah.
So in the process, if
Big
my sorry, females, come on, bro. We gotta keep it. But nah, like, damn, you lost me on the big booty bitches.
Big booty bitches. Nah, we can call them bitches. It's alright.
Nah. I think there's a place for females and women, and then bitches.
No.
But
exclusive. I don't do exclusive. If
I'm
not in a relationship with you, I'm not gonna just fuck you.
Only if I understand that you gonna hold me down and I'm gonna hold you down emotionally and mentally, and I'm not going to try to find a shorty that's gonna try to replace you, and you're not gonna try to replace me in the meantime. But if somebody make it clear, like, if I decide to be like, all right, you know, I'm gonna start talking to other people, make it clear to the other person that you do have that situationship with.
You actually do that though?
No.
I'm saying you let them know, or you just do it on your own? I'm just talking too much.
Nah, I'm just curious. I'm kind of, I got to think about that. I haven't been in a situation for 5 years, but I usually keep it a band. Like, if I'm not.
You haven't been dating?
Nah.
When was the last time you hugged a girl, kissed a girl? Give it a buck. I'll be honest with you, there was a point in my life.
2 months?
2 months?
I'll just be doing my shit at work.
Just be having it at work?
No, okay. When I'm talking about my shit, I just be dialed in at work and doing what I got to do at home, and, you know. I'm not really looking for anything unless it aligns to me. I'm not lust driven, bro. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, damn, bro, you haven't kissed a girl in 2 months. I had that nigga tight. Nah, nigga. That shit will cause me stress with the shit that I don't want to gas myself up. But when I get emotionally attached with a female and they do the same thing back, it's hard for me to separate myself when they get attached. And I just really like to be myself and by my dolly, bro. Once you feel like you attached and you feel like you mine, and
you can't control that though.
I just separate myself from the scenario.
Yeah. At all, the whole thing. You just say, I'm not even gonna play.
Deuces, like that's me. I'm out. Like, I just rather not. I will explain to them sometimes if I feel like it's
building up.
Nah, if I have to, but if I feel like, yo, bro, you're not aligning with me and you're just slowing me down, then there's kind of no point of talking to you. So,
oh, this was the question I had for you earlier. Are you the type of guy that every girl you date, you're going to try to take it further with them, or are you the type of guy that's like, nah, I'm just chilling, like we just gonna have fun until it dies out?
I'm here for the ride.
You here for the vibes?
I'm here for the ride. Like,
for the ride.
If the shit is bumpy, I'm willing to shit out, figure it out. But if you want to fucking hit ejectocito, guess what? I'm still in the passenger seat. I'm going to leave you outside. I'm not coming back, because I'm not the person to give 2 chances and nothing like that. So
no, because I'm saying there's guys out there that like see a girl and then they'll talk to them and only them, and then their first thought is relationship if I like a girl. Like, there's guys out there who also, I like having sex with 1 girl, 2 girls, or I'm just having sex until I meet the girl I like. Are you that type of person?
Nah, I'm more
relationship driven.
Yes, relationship driven. I'm more long term. I don't want to just get the lust off, get a nut off, and then get you packed out. Nah, I'm here. I want to see what you could provide. You want to see what I provide, and then, you know, we just bounce off each other after that.
So even if you see a girl that you're not, like, she's attractive, you won't even have fun with her. You're just like, I'm just not gonna deal with her.
If she's not attractive?
No, like let's say, like right now, there's a girl walking by, like, yo, she look good. You run down on her, talk to her, get to know her, whatever.
Even though I don't, we'll continue.
Yeah, but let's just say you got her number.
Yup.
You're not gonna think, all right, I'm gonna just have fun with her, or you the type of person be like, nah, I see she's not a good woman, or she's not good for me. Future-wise, I'm just gonna leave it right here.
You know, it's funny that you say.
What?
Or like, guys would just be like, damn, I'm just trying to fuck. She look good.
Yeah.
I'm a person to try to pick the female's brain so I can understand them.
Okay, yeah.
And then I can move accordingly after that, because I'm not gonna.
But what do you mean by moving? You're gonna keep dealing with her sexually, but she's not getting a relationship, or you just gonna cut it off because she doesn't align with you?
If I gotta cut it off, and if it don't align, then she getting cut off in the process. But if she shows me that there's a way that we could somewhat work, and that we could communicate, you feel me? There's always a chance.
I can't do that. Like, when you gonna have sex? When you gonna have fun? When you gonna do anything?
You could have fun.
You're just never gonna talk to girls then.
You could have fun.
That's what I'm saying.
I do have fun.
That's what I'm saying.
I just, you know, at a certain point, I'm not gonna say shit get old. Shit gets old, but I've done my little hoe phase or whatever the case may be in the day. I wasn't the biggest hoe, but
a little baby hoe.
A little baby hoe. That
a little smut.
Exactly. Okay, baby smut is crazy.
Baby smut.
Nah, but I partaked in what I wanted to. I saw what I wanted to, and at this point, you know, I'd rather just. I'm more attracted to somebody who could align myself with them
and have a future with.
Exactly, and then that comes after. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do my shit when it gets to that point.
Yeah.
Hands down. But the thing is that, are you worth it though? Because I'm not gonna give everybody my energy, and I'm a very energy-driven person. That's my thing. So.
That's important.
It's extremely important, whether I'm hanging out with you, whether I'm fucking a girl, whether I'm fucking
building with somebody.
Yeah, bro. It really depends off what you feed off energy-wise and what you feed to another person's brain, bro. Because at the end of the day, I don't want no fucking brain rot on a day-to-day basis, and it ain't gonna make somebody feel better.
Do you think energy, like for you specifically, if you work with somebody that you could capitalize off of, based off of, like, let's say, I don't know, this is just an example, because you know A$AP Rocky's into fashion, and that's your world, and I'm pretty sure you have other things that you like, but let's just talk about fashion specifically. Let's say you personally don't like A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
You don't like what he stands for, his music, ass, whatever, but you know he's doing his thing, he's popping. Would you work with him knowing, you know, I'm just going to take whatever I can out of the moment, the opportunity, even though I don't really like him like that or like whatever's going on, but I'm going to just take advantage of that opportunity? Are you that type of person? I'm like, no, I gotta be energy. I gotta rock with you.
That'll go against my morals in terms of what I really want to create and a lot of the things that I want to do. Everything that I want to do is gonna be genuine, off jump. I'm not gonna force any energy. I'm not gonna force anything that doesn't come to me naturally, and I'm not gonna push somebody, or at least push myself to a position where I'm gonna feel uncomfortable because of some shit that I'm trying to leverage. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no point of making myself feel uncomfortable to leverage something that at the end of the day, I'm gonna double think on, like, damn, did I really like that? I really just walked out to him just to get some clout. Damn, I was really just that guy. No, what the fuck? But you feel me? If I would understand your question, if let's say I do like A$AP Rocky, I would do that because I feel like I would gain a lot from knowing him. But in that aspect, I would also like to allow him to
build a relationship with you.
I don't even care about the relationship aspect, but to see that I'm just not a person who's just trying to clout chase. So with the relationship aspect, you also see that I'm a photographer. So after we start building and shit like that, then you see, oh, there's actually there's a good reason to have you around. You're just not some nigga that just wants to talk.
Yeah.
You feel me? We could start moving, we could start building, we could start making motion. So at that point, that's the only time that I will walk up to a person and be like, yo.
So you wouldn't do anything with somebody even if you know, I don't really like their vibe. Like, you don't hate them, but it's just like, I don't really care to talk to you ever again.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not.
Bro, I barely step out of my crib for people that I barely don't like.
Yeah.
Let alone do I want to sit in a room with them for hours on end and then dealing with them or whatever they have to say. Or, you know, it's just.
You ever done a podcast before today? No?
Nah, it's my first time.
What made you want to do one? Not specifically with me, or if you want to talk about specifically with me, but what made you want to do one?
I've had a couple people bring me the idea, and then they're like, yo, bro, you trying to do a podcast, X, Y, and Z? Or, yo, you trying to do this podcast that I'm doing with my mans? You know, it always sounded like a great idea. I feel like I'm semi-well-spoken, besides the fact that I stutter sometimes.
That's cool.
But it's always just an interesting concept, and it's also interesting what a person just got to come up with when you're having a conversation over time with a podcast. So that's what just really opened up my idea, and I always watch them shits, so like, why not?
So besides fashion, what are things that you're, I guess, you said photography, you want to talk about that? Like, what made you get into photography? You like shooting for people, or you like when people take pictures of you?
Bro,
or both?
It do both, because I look good in front of the camera, and I'm good behind the camera.
Yeah.
So I think my eye in terms of photography, I noticed it when I was like in high school. I had a photography class that I never went to, but then I ended up going and getting a free camera from my uncle.
Okay.
So once I got that camera, I started to play around with it over time, and I felt like I had a I guess, I'm not gonna say I had a vision.
Okay.
But you know,
you actively wanted to learn, or you were just playing with it and having fun? Like
I was just playing with it, having fun, and then, you know, just figuring it out over time. I didn't know what ISO was. I didn't know what aperture was and all this extra shit. But, you know, over time, I found that there's an art in it, and I'm very into art, and there's so many different ways to capture art and, you know, express it, especially over a photo. Sometimes I can say more words than somebody could in a short period of time. So that's what really just drove me to, you know, start taking photos and doing it more, and then build it into the fashion shit. That
if you ever want to like dress up or, you know, get fly and you want pictures, let me know, because I take pictures too. I got a camera as well. And also we got the iPhones and shit, so they be taking fly, and I be needing someone to take pictures of me, because I'll be putting some shit on, and a lot of people don't know how to take pictures. Bro, even with the camera, like even with the phone.
I'll be honest with you, bro. This is what I do. What the fuck?
Tripod?
Right. No. With my friend, I'll literally have them stationary, right? I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna stand right there. Hold the phone just like this. I'll have the angle that I want, and then they will snap the photo. Don't move your hand. Just take it right there. And then they'll snap the photo from right there. So they will see the perspective that you want.
Yeah.
Not that they ideally are just gonna stand there and just be like, click, click, click.
Because it's like,
just look like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, because I know how to take pictures, so I'd be like, yo, it's so simple. Just hold it, and that should be coming out blurry, or they be trying to do things, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm simple. When I want my Instagram pictures, I just want it nice, straight.
You like flat, straight,
chill, comfortable. Just show off the outfit. Maybe if I want you to do something, I'll tell you. But a lot of people struggle with taking pictures. That shit be getting me tight.
Like, well, no, I can't even say like me, but unlike me, I like to get different angles. So everything is perspective, see? So that's why.
Unless you're going to take like 500, because I know people aren't.
Take 500.
Because I know people don't have the patience to take pictures. So I try to tell them, yo, just give me like 5, 10, simple. Boom, that's it. But me, I could take 1,000, 2,000 because I actually like it.
Word.
So it's like, I'm willing to try different angles, but you know how people are. So you don't really promote it, right? The photography? Or?
So I don't that often, just because of me working so much, and the idea that I have things aligned. So like for Valentine's Day, I want to do a photo shoot. I already hit my boy up about that. I just got to get it scheduled.
Him and his girl, or just him by himself?
Him and his girl.
Okay.
And then also around that time, I have a gig where I have to go to one of my friend's birthdays. Well, it's his brother's birthday, but he's DJing, and I'm gonna be a photographer there. Okay. So there's certain things that I just have to do and align better with my schedule, really, in order to just be able to put it out more. You know what I mean? Like, I go out every single day, or not every single day, but I go out once in a while to go take photos and videos and shit like that. Do I post content on it, or do I take photos while I do it?
Yeah.
Not that often, just because of the fact that I'm barely on IG like that. But when I do it, I think it does look good.
Do you want to be on Instagram more? Or is there a reason why you're not?
It's just cold.
It's cold?
It's fucking cold.
Because you have posted like get ready with me's, and you also posted like outfit of the day and stuff.
Yeah, I stopped that shit for a while now. I just been lazy, bro. It's just pure procrastination at that rate, because I'm in my crib, so I could do it. But then I also am A1 procrastinator where I'll just be like, all right, I'm gonna go get a couple of pieces and then I'm gonna record a video. Yeah, I still haven't recorded the video and I gotta get them out of pieces. Yeah.
Do it today.
I do got to.
Do it today. Why not?
I got to.
You see how I linked up with you? This is my work. This is my piece, right? This is my thing. See, I'm about to edit this and the grind is real. You have no excuse today.
You're not
wrong.
You
should be on it.
And that's the reason why I came up to you, because I'm like, this man is going to be the most like-minded person. And when I say this is because of the fact that obviously I've known you for a decent amount of time, whether or not you know me or not. Yeah. But I've seen the passion that you've put into your craft. So the fact that you've been still pushing since way back when, it shows a character in a person that, like, you're not gonna let this shit go until like the wheels fall off, and you already know, like, you're already doing this shit.
Till I die, like, I can't see myself stopping this. I have no choice. I
Bro,
love it too much.
And you know that this actually makes you happy, and at one point, when it does allow you to be financially free, it's just gonna be like, exactly.
Yes.
But
then it's not gonna stop either. Then, even with you, that's what I'm saying. I was talking to somebody, some girl named Cassie, but I usually not even tell people this because it's not like I made it up, but it's just, if you want something, just go as hard as you can to get it. Because remember, life, we don't live that long.
True.
80, 70, 80, if you're lucky. So you're 23. So imagine when you're 70, you have about what, 43 years left? No, 47 years left? That's not a long time. So do you want to be successful when you're 35 or before you hit 30?
No, you know.
So to be successful before 40, when you only got 30 years left, try to go as hard as you can and be consistent now, so that way you can live the life that you want faster. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. If I work fast and do the things I need to do with precision and obviously dedication and discipline, I'll get what I want faster. That's just how I look at it. That's why I go so hard, because life isn't guaranteed. So why am I gonna sit there doing nothing when I know I got shit to do? True. Why am I not gonna go to the gym? Every day I go to the gym, it gives me probably like another 2-3 hours of life.
True.
You know what I mean? Because that's a buildup. And just even working right now, I just came from the gym and I'm here working with you. I could easily be in my crib sleeping. I could easily just be like in the bed, in the room, whatever, chilling. No, working. I got shit I need. I got things I want to do.
And I respect that, because of the fact that the more you allow yourself to build when you younger, like, you started building your platform way long ago. So over time,
that was like 19, 20. I'm 28, so it's like 8, 9
you're gonna be able to build traction based off the fact that, yo, you already been putting shit out there. You already know the game. You already understand the CPM. You already understand how to edit videos. You already like, there's so many different things that you learn over time because of the fact that you decided to put that as your craft, compared to just being like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go to college for 8 years
and even me seeing you on Instagram and having you on Instagram and seeing that you care about fashion, because I like fashion. Now, I'm not as knowledgeable as you, but that's all right. But I just like what I like, and I need inspiration, or I need like advice. You've seen it. I've hit you up like, yo, bro, like, what websites do you know what I mean? I'm in tune. Why? Because you put enough content out there, and the fact that you post pictures and you fly enough that it's like, this guy, he knows what he's doing. So that's how you gotta look at anything and everything. You think when I first started, people took me serious? Hell no. 5 comments, 100 views, whatever. But then as shit kept growing, now people know podcasts, Divine, podcast skits, public interviews, because I put it out there so much that you have no choice but to respect it.
That's a fact. And you gotta look at it when there's so much of it out there at one point, bro.
Like, this is just adding more to the collection, adding more. This right here is going to be one less step, or one more step to where I need to be. So when I drop this, you are helping me get to where I need to be faster. You're like a stepping stone, if that makes sense.
You feel me? We both gain mutually because of the fact that you got followers, I got followers, you know.
Somebody's gonna see this and be inspired by this. So somebody's gonna see this and be like, yo, let me tune into DHAWKS. Or my followers are gonna be like, yo, let me tune into DENSEBAGS. Why they keep talking about fashion? Like, he fly like that? Like, or like, he's
Does that nigga even know how to throw that shit on? Like,
yeah, let me check it out. And yeah. So, any questions you got for me? Anything? Any advice? Before the questions, any advice out there for people young, maybe 12, 13, whatever, or old, that wants to switch up their style and start taking things more serious and present themselves better? What is some advice you would give them that maybe you learned across, you know, you doing it or failing with certain outfits or whatever?
Okay.
What is some advice that you can give them?
some advice would definitely be.
I don't want to hear the whole.
Nah, it's
whatever
not
you feel comfortable with, or like
it ain't gonna be cliche because I already said the whole comfortability factor is the number one thing. But at the end of the day,
I need some dense.
some dense fashion tips.
Yeah, some dense from you.
I would really just say get out your comfort zone. If you don't get out your comfort zone a lot of the times, you will not know what you like and what you don't like. So let's say
take that risk.
Always take that risk.
Okay.
And even if it takes you to fucking throw on a skirt at one point, you gonna have to take the risk to see what you like and don't like. After you figure that out, after you figure out what's comfortable on you, what fits you, what suits you, then what really matters is your portions, like how you portion your fits. So
what does that mean?
Basically, like color blocking. I don't know if you know what color blocking is either.
Explain.
But basically, when you have different pieces of clothing that either the tones match, the color wise, or if you know that the colors overall, like let's say the Suns colors, no, sorry, not the Suns, the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
They're orange and purple. Those two are complementary colors. Yeah, exactly. Those are complementary colors. So you could throw on a fit with those colors and they're complementary.
Purple.
Some people might not feel comfortable with that, but there's also fits out there that might look insane because of the way that people throw it on. Like
yellow and green. I have a pair of shoes that are yellow and green and black. Like it's a Nike shoes. Yellow and green predominantly, and then there's the black Nike check. I look at it and I say I want to wear it, but then I think, what am I gonna wear it with?
I'll be honest with you, that's diabolical.
That's crazy, right?
The only reason I say that is because I don't like yellow. But
they look like Jamaican shoes almost.
Yes,
like the Jamaican flag.
Let's say.
But I feel like I can get fly with it, but I just don't know what to wear with.
If you go to Jamaica and you throw on the fit, it depends on the scenario, bro.
Wear it every time I go to Jamaica,
bro. It depends on the scenario. But back to it. It's just like be able to express yourself with one, what you wear. Two, feel comfortable in it. And three, get out your comfort zone at times because you're not going to know what you like. Was there ever a time where you was uncomfortable with an outfit or stepped out of your comfort zone? Of course. At times. Describe that outfit. I'll do a lot of questionable shit. And when I say questionable shit, like sometimes back then, I used to wear like ski masks, the shit that you pull over your head with the little holes over my head. And then I would have a real puffy jacket. And then like my pants would be a little too tight. But the fact that the jacket looked mad big and then the pants was mad tight. I look like a fucking popsicle stick. Yeah. So after that, I'm like, that's crazy because that matters. It does. That's crazy. That's what I mean by proportions as well. Yeah. Because you can't have some tight ass pants with a fat ass shirt unless the proportions are correct and somehow. Or some tight ass pants with like a big, like a big ass fat boot. Yeah, Unless, I used to dress like that. Unless the top, because of proportions, is fluffy. It's like real fat in its bottom because it's playing with the silhouette, and then a silhouette is a whole different thing with fashion. That's how people used to dress a lot back in when I was a kid, like skinny jeans with Timbs on. Bro, I wish that it was like 2001. I used to wear a lot of boot extra baggy, big pants. Yeah. That's my style now, a little baggier now. I used to wear a lot of boot cut and I would get flamed for it. So then I started wearing slim. No. And then slim became my thing. I'm talking about, this was like... No, I know. I'm just thinking about me and slim pants. This is lethal. Nah. Yeah, baggy is it. And I know baggy's coming out, right? Back again. Like everybody's been wearing a lot of baggy. Baggy is in for a lot of different things. So like you could get baggy sweats, baggy shorts, baggy fucking jean shorts. But it just depends on how it fits you. So it could be baggy, but if it's way too baggy, like if you got a big ass gut, and then you wearing skinny jeans, you're gonna look stupid. Nah, but that's not what I mean by baggy. But like, let's say if you throw on some sweatpants, these sweatpants are slightly they're oversized, right? But they don't fit me so much that you see so much fabric hanging off the sides and it's gonna flap around. Yeah. But if you find the XL pair of these, they're gonna be mad uncomfortable to wear because they're just so big. So there's a difference between oversized and too oversized for you. Because what size you naturally wear? Extra large, but I'm losing weight, so a lot of things are fitting me. Shirts, extra large, but I try to buy pants bigger, like maybe a size bigger. Okay. Because I like to, I don't want it to be... You don't want to be fucking compressed. I understand what you mean, bro. So even if I buy slim, I'm buying it, I'm a 34 or 34. I'm buying it 36 if I can, 34. Understandably. But see, like that, you get the oversized feel. It don't feel too tight, but then it's also fashionable.
Even if it's
in
slim,
different cases.
The slim is supposed to feel a little more, you know.
Nah, the slim, it sucks you in though. Like you, that's the real Dominican shit. That I'm Dominican
that's
myself,
silly,
so I'm not trying to bash my people, but yo, bro, that shit is diabolical.
But even if you buy it a little bigger, at least for me, I don't really buy slim like that no more. I try to buy what's that shit called? What's the one after slim?
Either regular cut, I know boot cut.
I think it's boot cut or loose or regular. It's some shit.
I think it's regular.
Yeah,
regular
I buy
is after
regular.
slim. Or slim fit or some shit like that, where it stretches or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I buy. If it's stretchy or stretches, or if it's whatever that thing is after slim, that's what I get. Now, before I used to get the slim, that's
so. Going back to what you were saying, you said if I have a question for you. I came up with the question after we was talking this whole time.
Okay, cool.
What pushes you and drives you every single day, especially for doing this for 8 years straight, to still continue doing YouTube and social media?
Because logically speaking, anything you do and take serious, you're going to get better at. And you're going to see progress in it, no matter what it is. Now, you may not get the fortune of like popping off, but you definitely are going to get somewhere. Like even me doing this, if I become like a movie director, I'll take it. If I become a director for just skits or anything, I'll take it. Like I don't know how to be in front of the camera, but it would be my, dream or whatever to be in front of the camera, but I'll take it if it doesn't get there. But what also keeps me going is I see progress. It's not like my shit's not doing anything, Like if I was doing this for 8 years and I only been at 100 followers, it's like, all right, like fuck, you know what I mean? Like, damn, maybe I should start considering, no, but I'm literally hitting numbers I never hit before. I'm speaking to people. Like, look, the fact that you wanted to be on this with me and the fact that I wanted to work with you, that is a testament of the fact that I don't give up. I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm going to events. I'm seeing things, and that's what keeps me going. Sometimes the progress is slow, and then other times the progress hits in like that week. It's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like, where this came from?
Yeah, like 1,000 followers this week, or like, whoa, this Usain Bolt like my shit. Watch my Swaggy P, Nick Young commented on. Like I'm seeing progress. Now I don't know. There could be a jump where it's like, oh, I'm going from here, and now I'm here, and I'm way closer to where I want to be, or little baby steps. But either way, I always said this. I know what's going to happen if I don't. Nothing. So I might as well try and see what happens if I do. I don't know if that's like a cool thing to say or whatever, but I've always thought that. And I'm just a crazy person, bro. I don't know. I like trying shit. I like pushing the boundaries. I like, oh, yo, you want me to talk to that girl? I'll talk to that girl. Yo, you want me to jump off this ledge into the water? I'll jump. Like, I'm just crazy like that. So, and I have a lot of confidence and self-belief. Because, like I said, like I can't see myself just, society, and I'm just gonna follow this program because everybody's telling me, and again, it's not because I'm special, I'm not different, I'm just willing to try, because I know a lot of people in life that they say they want to try things and they don't, and are they happy? No. So if I want to be happy, let me do what I want to do. Let me try. It's just a simple concept. It's really nothing crazy.
It's simple to you, but a lot of people,
I know, that's the crazy part.
8 years, they probably be like, oh man, I'm getting tired of this. That's why I asked you, because some people might be like, oh, this is overwhelming. Oh man.
And even yesterday, you brought it up to me when we saw each other. You was like, yo, I remember you was posting.
He was posting flyers
of my Instagram and on buses.
I wasn't gonna mention it. I don't know if you wanted to be out there. Every single day at school, I would see his flyers follow DHAWKS.
There was one on the
5 bus line,
yes.
Specifically.
Yes, there was one on the 5 bus that was there for like a week, 2 weeks, and it's funny because other people would send me pictures of it. I forgot I did that.
That shit was there for around like a month to keep it a bang with you, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. I forgot I did that, and you reminded me yesterday. That's just how I gotta also start reflecting on the things I do, and like, okay, I really did this, I did this, because I'm always thinking forward. So the fact that I was willing to wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and post my flyers on the 125th Street and the stop on the train, the green, I don't know what it's like, I haven't taken the train, but like just at the stop.
Okay.
In the platform, putting it up, taking the train, putting it up, and going on the bus, the 40, the 42, putting it up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't know, bro, I just want it. And I'm willing to do what a lot of people don't. because I see a lot of people who have made it into my field or just made it in life. And what's the one thing they always did? They tried.
True.
They just tried. So it's like, you know.
Listen, this podcast is going to be a long one, but I don't know if you want to. We could probably wrap it up with this, but I feel
That's
like there, in the wise words of Rocky, it might sound corny as fuck, but he has, A$AP Rocky, the nigga that you mentioned, to double back on him. You
talking about A$AP Rocky?
A$AP Rocky.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Rocky the movie.
Nah. He said, when was it cool to stop trying?
Yeah, just stop trying. Yeah, I remember that video.
I
think it was in the studio, right?
Yeah, exactly. When was it cool to just stop trying? Like,
look, even him. We know about A$AP Rocky. Why? Because he tried.
Exactly.
He said, I'm going to do this, and he did it. Now his wife or girlfriend, whatever, is Rihanna.
He got out his comfort zone. He's a billionaire, you know.
He tried.
Exactly, just from trying.
His whole life changed just from trying. So people out there, if you want to do something, just try. And if you like it, continue to do it. And if you don't like it, at that point, keep going until, you know, whatever. If you really, really don't like it, but yeah.
You just gotta push, strive for what you really want, idealize. I think that's how you say it. What you really want, and then, you know, just build towards it. Make your list. Start working.
My brother.
With pleasure, my boy.
It was a good podcast, good episode. I appreciate you, you know, being the first, even though you got friends who do it or whatever. And you say you have friends who do it, or you had?
I have friends who want to make a podcast, but they don't. But guess what?
But look,
he made
I tried,
and he did it.
And you're just on about the episode doing it, bro. Me. So I appreciate you.
Anytime.
Tell them where they can find you. I'm gonna put your Instagram and all that stuff anyway, but just tell them where they can find you.
You can follow me on Instagram at DENSEBAGS, DENSEBAGS.
What can they expect from you?
Crazy. You know, some fashion content on a day-to-day. I should be posting today.
You will today.
I'm gonna be posting today. Make sure that I get some fashion content out there, and you know, that's usually what I post out there. But if you're interested in styling as well, you could DM me and I could help you out. You know, throw in a fit or two. Might come with a little charge, but at the end of the day,
it's gonna be worth it.
Exactly. So yeah.
Photography, they want pictures. How
so
can they?
Photography, you can also find that on my handle and or at ishflix.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you all for watching. Follow me at DHAWKS_ on all platforms. Skits, skits, public interviews, debates, questions, all that. Just pure entertainment. And yeah. Talks with DHAWKS is my podcast page. Follow that, support that too. A bunch of clips and everything gonna be on there. You're gonna see a lot of clips from this episode on there, pushing it out, promoting it.
Some fun.
And yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Anytime, my boy.
See you next episode. Let's get it.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, but I'm here just to say it's okay.